everybody. Hi, Trish. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Montserrat. How have you been? Hi, Brianna. Hi, Kathleen. How are we, friends? How's our Saturday going so far? Oh no! Oh no, Trish. I hope that you get that resolved soon. Oh my goodness. Montserrat, what are you knitting today? Hi, Sway. How are you doing? Hi, Mika. Got the washing started. My dishes are done. I ate breakfast relatively early. So now it's time to relax. I hope your cat feels better, Trish. My mom said you're giving Cinderella. Thank you. Thank you. Because of my hair. Alexis said that I look like either a mermaid or a siren yesterday. I'll take siren. Sirens are hot. Okay. She said I think she did say siren. And it's so funny. I love it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh good. I'm glad you're doing well, Sway. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited. Monster, I'm making my new bow a scarf. I love it. I love it. What kind of scarf are you making? Vienna, love me a siren. Okay, that's what I'm like. I've always preferred sirens over mermaids. I don't know why. Hi, Erin. How are you doing? Michelle working on a bird applique for a phone pouch. Fun! Babysitting your mom. It's so sweet. Is this for market? Wait, when is your market? I thought it was this weekend. Wait, what are you doing here? Is it tomorrow? Wait, what are you doing here? I thought it was today. Is it for market? My Saturday is going well. Yesterday was incredibly fun. Like so much fun. If you missed the live stream yesterday, then you definitely need to check it out. Let me link it. I need to get like a cute little cover for it. Where did it go? Yeah, is that it? Yeah. So if you didn't check out the live stream, if you happened to miss it yesterday, we do have the recording up. Alexis is back. Whimsico is back in business. Stitches is here, y'all. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. It was like just falling right back into like where we left off yesterday, and I'm so happy. So I'm so happy. Where is my live? What is happening, YouTube? Where's my live stream? Mermaids need powers for me to get involved. Oh, yes. Yeah. They can't just be like pretty swimming in the water, collecting things. Yeah. Sirens are way more fun. Oh, your market was yesterday. How did it go? Someone wanted a phone pouch with a bird symbolizing her husband who passed last year. Oh, so you take orders at your market? That is so sweet. That is so sweet, Michelle. Where's the live? We're live right now, right? Like y'all are here. Yeah, whenever I do mobile lives, it's like YouTube like hides it from me. Okay, I found it. And then here's today's live. We're live. So here's yesterday's live. LA yarn crawl with stitches. So y'all can see our haul from yesterday. We ended up hitting up 7 stores. After the live yesterday, we like hit 2 duds. Like completely like not crochet friendly. If you're a YouTube member, check out the posts. Check out the post then or the posts section, and y'all can see all of our stops for yesterday. So make sure that you hit up those posts. We hit 7 places yesterday, and 5 and 6 were duds, just complete duds. No crochet. One of the stores, number 5, that store, like you're supposed to have a knitting and crochet pattern available for free for the yarn crawl. They had 3 patterns. 2 of them were knitting. One of them was crochet, and they didn't even have the sample out, and it was just a granny square scarf. So uncreative. So uncreative. And then the 6th store that we went to, they didn't even try. Oh my gosh. They didn't even try. Like it was like there was no crochet to be seen I asked if they had classes. They were like, no, we don't do classes. It was just, oh my gosh. I am just going to say, so this is the second store that I've gone to with a French name, nothing against the French, that just have their noses up at crochet. It is so fascinating to me. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like I don't understand why you wouldn't like not cater to, but basically like why wouldn't you support that side of the fiber arts? Like I think it's so silly that you would exclude like half of the fiber arts community, even like more so than that. Like welcome in fiber artists, exactly. Like why not like all fiber artists? Yeah, it was a very snobby knitting store. So now I have two on my list that are very snobby. The first one though is not that they were snobby, it just seems like crochet is just like a second thought. It had a huge wall of supplies, just like all of the notions and supplies. Hi, Eileen. All the notions and supplies. And when you look at it, there's no crochet. There's no crochet at all. Like how? And then I even like Alexis came back out and I was like, where's the crochet? And I turned around and she's like, oh, it's on this. And it was like one of those turning things, those turnstile things. And it had the crochet hooks. I was so just blown away by that. But then the other store didn't even try. It was wild. It was wild to me. Isn't crochet a French word? It is. It is. Is knitting a French word? Knit? Is that a French word? It's just it's so wild to me. So wild to me. Oh, I'm glad you got it fixed, Jen. I only saw you were I only saw you were on just as you were finishing yesterday. Oh, yeah, I know. It was fast. It was a fast one because it was getting hot in the car. We were really sweating. We were like, yeah, we're gonna go live. We're gonna show you all our haul, and then we wanted to keep going because we wanted to squeeze in one more store. Just because like Alexis was just curious about how I would feel about it, and so we wanted to squeeze in one more store. So we were like, let's not like we can't stay on the live too long. Oh, you're working on the Hans Grizzly Bear by Pika Pow? You're taking a break on the Ladybug doll? Cute! How's it going, Erin? Oh, that's so fun, Trish. You made some new friends? That's so great. That makes me so happy. I was exhausted after 2 stores today. LOL. You and Kelly went out, right? Was it a yarn crawl or were y'all just local yarn store daying it? Is anybody going out for local yarn store day? Problem is people don't boycott enough and some will shop no matter what. I mean, well, it's also just like um they're fine with their clientele. Why have more? It's also that. It's like it's that energy. Like why not fix or why fix what's not broke? They get enough money, they get enough customers. So it's just like it's very interesting to me. It's just very fascinating. But yeah, no, I completely agree. I feel like if more people were like loud about it, then changes would happen. Oh my gosh, Roman, Sensor Roman, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Mika, Montserrat, Cooperlicious, Bonnie, welcome back. And Fit Life Training Center, welcome back. Oh, wait, that's Michelle. Welcome. Thank you guys so much. Welcome. Enjoy the members' bennies. Happy local yarn store day. Hi, Franchella. We have one of those around here. Snobby, not cool, right? Hi, Tez. I'm crocheting Brianna K. Willow Mesh Market Bag. I don't think I've seen that pattern. How's it going so far? Sarah, just local yarn store day. We already have a favorite local yarn store. Are they crochet friendly? Lucci, how are you? You got back from a crochet market. Made some money. Congratulations, Lucci. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Small-minded. It is very small-minded. It's very short-sighted. It's really interesting. Very, very interesting. 'Cause a year ago today, I went to a local yarn store. It's just like it was right down the street from me. And I walked in and she was like very snobby. Like, didn't even try to hide it. I wore my crochet sweater, my favorite crochet sweater, and she was like, "Oh, is that crochet? Well, I can do that with knitting." And it was like, okay. And it wasn't even the same. It wasn't even the same. Roman, for a sec, I thought of, oh, wait, which true crime? Which true crime, Brianna? I'm watching the Trust Me, Trust Me, I'm a Prophet. That one? I think I'm watching that one. Which one are you watching? I've like watched all of them. I'm obsessed. It's nice, a new one out. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Tez. Are you on Yarn Over Hook? I'd love to see how it's going. Montserrat, yay! Yes, they are. Shout out to the Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas, Ontario. The Little Red Mitten. Let me add that. Let me write it down. The Little Red Mitten. Where do we put that? Oh, we need a new place. Let me write it down. The Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas, Ontario. Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I went to so many local yarn stores this week. 17. How was it? Are you not going today? Is the wool walk over? How do you feel, Jen? How do you feel? I decided to crochet from a familiar pattern from a crochet book that started my love of amigurumi. And because you said that it was in the round, right? And so it was kind of throwing you off, the ladybug amigurumi, the kawaii one. We went to visit a castle in Lopum today. It was absolutely beautiful. We went in a maze. Yes, we got lost. That is so fun. That is like a goal of mine. Whenever we visit Europe, is to like visit a castle that has a maze and like a grand, like just a grand garden. We're going to Scotland in September and we're staying at a castle. We plan to stay, I can't remember which castle it is we're staying at. I can't remember what it's called. But we're very excited. Very excited. I want to see all the castles. And I want to go wool shopping. Okay, have fun then. Well, people are too weird for me. Brianna, I can't even express you how off it was. I wish I could understand knitting, but my brain can't figure it out. Ella. I mean, I feel like have you tried Tunisian crochet, Sway? Ori Richens. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, Brianna. Richens. I'll remember that last name. Vivian Crosby, how are you? They even have the yarn set up by weight, so all the worsted is together. Oh, that's wonderful, Sarah. Yeah, we'll add that to our vendor page. Anybody else going to a local yarn store today, let us know if you come across crochet-friendly stores so we can add it to our database on Yarn Over Hook to make it easier for our community to find crochet-friendly yarn stores so that we can support those stores and give them our money. We can vote with our dollars on what stores, fiber stores that are great for crochet. It's done tomorrow, but I did the whole list and turned in my passport, and I am tired. I'm sure you are. Do you know how many miles you drove? I spent all the money I want to. I'm so jealous that you're going to Scotland. I'm so excited. I've never been to Europe. So I'm very, 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 very excited. I will of course film. I may even do a live stream. I'm just going for fun. Like, it's my husband's mentor's wedding and he is the best man. I get to just hang back. Oh, I got too excited. I get to just hang back. So we might go live. I don't know. Like, we might just have a little crochet chat in Scotland. Oh my gosh, you're gonna play Traders? What's that? What's Traders? What is that? I can only knit rectangles, but it's so strange for me. My hands cramp so bad. Oh, wow. Oh, so are you Tunisian? I want to learn so bad. There was a pattern that I came across at one of the stores, and I have the yarn for it, so I think I might make it. That might be like one of my first projects. It's a cowl, and for the next like month and a half, like we have like May gray and June gloom. It gets really cold and cloudy, so I might actually be able to wear it, especially at night. So I think that might be my first Tunisian crochet project. But I need to learn Tunisian crochet. I'm actually planning on playing with Tunisian crochet come next month because I'm gonna knock 2 things off my whip list and then I can like start playing with it. I've drafted up the pattern. I'm like in the midst of drafting up a pattern for a summer stash bash, so now I feel really good about that. That I've started it, so now I can like actually pick up other projects. So I'm really excited to learn Tunisian crochet. I definitely want to talk about that with you and your group tomorrow, Sway, because I'm excited and nervous. I'm excited and nervous. It was hilarious in the maze. One couple found the center of the maze and he was trying to find the exit. That's so funny. So they won, but they didn't want to. Hi, Crochet by Knits. Hi, how are you? I feel the same with crochet. Knitting makes more sense for my brain. Oh, interesting. I love the difference with folks. I went to mine and the guy was knitting behind the counter, but it wasn't a knitting snob. He could even tell me what yarns would be better for what I was making, as crochet patterns can be thicker. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. What was your store, Trish? What was your local yarn store? If you feel like it was crochet friendly, what was it? Staying in today, but I'll let y'all know. Yay, Aline. Please let us know. And I am in an ambidextrous crocheter. I just can't figure out knitting. Interesting. That is so fascinating. Is it just like the rhythm? You know what? Which one were you trying to learn? Because there's one, continental is easiest for crocheters. So were you learning, I think it's called, is the other one English? Which way were you trying to learn crochet? Do you know, Sway? Yes, I did not enjoy crocheting a doll in the round. It was throwing off my workflow. So I was going to suggest to Erin, if you're able to, she's doing it in, um, she's doing it in the round like that because of the stacked stitches. You can probably get the same result by yarning under and then just do it in the round like you're used to. Because it's just aesthetic. That's the reason why she's doing it. It's for aesthetic. So if you want it to look similar to hers, at least with stacked stitches, like it'll look a little different because there'll be X's instead of V's. But you could try yarning under and then do a continuous round as opposed to a joined round. You could try that. I found a lot that were welcoming to crochet, although not all stocked all the hooks, but I think it's because Michael stocked so many hooks in New Jersey. Ah, see, hooks wasn't an issue. It was just like crochet samples. There were no crochet samples, no crocheted items. It's just very strange. Nids, you're from the UK. Hi. What are you working on today? I don't. Ooh, I don't knit. I wouldn't know you. He was nice. What's the store? A lot of stores were more focused on yarn than hooks and needles. I mean, and that's fine, but I want to see crochet. Wait, did you say you're going to Scotland? I am going to Scotland. I'm going in September. I tried to find a dark brown yarn to make a dinosaur square. Unfortunately, none of them had a simple brown yarn. I had to order it online. It can be frustrating to get yarn here. Interesting. Like yarn in like certain colors. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm catching up. How far behind am I? Oh my gosh, I'm like a whole 4 minutes behind. In New Jersey, I recommend Knit Not Natter. Rose of... Oh. Can you copy this this message for me? Mika, and send it in the chat. Jen's with all of the yarn stores. Do you mind copying that for me? Traders is a social strategy competition game show set in Castle in Scotland. Whoa, I want to check that out. No, I'm not going to do Traders. I'm not going to play Traders, but I want to check that out. That sounds cool. Interesting. We have a Tunisian crocheter in Sunday Stitchers Club. Ooh, okay, cool. I definitely want to chat. I actually tried Tunisian crochet ages ago when I was in high school. I only ever made a few stitches, but it's fun. I never picked it back up. I'm very excited to try it out. I think it was called Nook's Hooks. Nook's Hooks, that's gonna be easy to remember. I can do both knit and crochet. Very nice. When did you learn both of those? Did you, or which did you learn first? I'm not sure which way. I'll have to check. Yeah, because if you wanted to try again sway, I would try continental. And backwards to everyone, I cannot knit continental, only English. Interesting, Sarah. Oh, I'll check it out, Tess. We'll do a yarn over hook check. Brianna. I mean, might as well, right? Might as well have a sign that says that. I knit continental. It's easy with DPNs because I don't have circulars, but it's easier on my wrist. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm sure some folks do. One of the chunk shows had swatches that were half knit, half crochet on the same swatch. That is fun. And that has thought put into it. That is awesome. Also, Knit Nat Natter knew I was buying a crochet sweater quantity of yarn, and I was right on the edge, and they told me if I don't use the last skein, I can return it as long as I don't cake it up. That's cool. Oh, that is awesome. Wow. Thank you, Mika. Today I was working on, in any stores that I mentioned, if you don't mind. Today I was working on my new pattern, which is a cow in small size. Your new pattern? Oh my gosh. Are you on Yarn Over Hook? We'd love to see. Any new friends who are here? Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from across the globe. If you are looking for a crochet community, you found it. You can find tutorials, ask questions, look for pattern testers, ask for help, find inspiration, all the things. It is absolutely free. yarnoverhook.com. We'd love to have you. They actually suggested it. I didn't ask. They independently offered. That's incredible, Jen. Am I close? Okay, I'm close. Mind your thumb tension with Tunisian. Hooks with thumb rests help with this, but don't press too hard or it'll jack up your arm. Well, that's a good tip, because I don't think my hooks have a thumb rest. First season was half Caleb, half celeb, half normies. Then the next few seasons was all celeb, and we're getting all normies soon. I'm gonna have to check this out. Then I adore Tunisian though. I'm really excited to learn it. Your mom used to knit, Trish. Does she not anymore? Oh, double pointed needles. Oh. Don't you use those in like when you're knitting in the round? Gabby, how are you doing? First I learned knitting. My mom taught me in 2019, and then after 2 years I got into crochet in the memory of my grandmother. Knits, that's so awesome. That is so fun. Oh my goodness. I asked her to see if she can find photos of what she made so I can share them on the channel. Would not show her face. Oh yeah, no worries. Really, I need pattern tester. Then I made a new page on Instagram. Please mention a group name and where it is. So this is its own platform online. So if you click the link that Nightbot why am I pointing up? If you click the link that Nightbot just posted, you can join there. And we have a pattern tester section. And a lot of people who do amigurumi and would love to test patterns. So definitely post it there, Nids. We'd love to have you. I learned to knit from my mom in 1987 when I was having my oldest son. Now, for the last 5 to 6 years, I've been learning to crochet from YouTube. I definitely prefer crochet. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you knit, Sharon. You just crochet up a storm. I didn't even think you knit. Okay, I didn't say hi. Hello, hi, my name is Sammy, and this is Square Up Saturday, a Yarn Over Hook live production. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you and see what you are making. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. So today is Saturday. We have a new video out. Don't make crochet hard. I am chatting about some of the things that I have done to make crochet harder for myself and adjustments that I'm making to make the journey easier. We had somebody ask me, what is the hardest thing you've ever crocheted? And anytime anyone asks me that, I don't really know how to answer it. So I wanted to make a video on like, not so much like the hardest thing I've ever crocheted, but like things that can make crochet harder for me. Because I haven't really like crocheted anything that's like like this was hard to crochet. Like it wasn't anything like that, but there are some things that I've just had to learn and grow in order to make crochet easier for myself. So I want y'all, let me get this video. There we go. Here we are. Definitely check that out. You can check that out after the live. It's a fun one. I really actually enjoyed this video, and I hope that it can help some other folks kind of see some habits that maybe you have, like if we're making the same mistakes, and see how I have not overcome, but like how I'm fixing those mistakes, how I'm like changing some of my less helpful habits. So definitely check that video out. Give it a like, a comment, a hype if you don't mind. You can hype from your mobile phone. If you enjoyed that video, any engagement is greatly appreciated. It'll get the video out to other crocheters. I really, really appreciate that. If you want to give it a thumbs down, please keep it to yourself. That one you can keep. Thank you. Let's see. You can also join Marketplace and sell your patterns. You can also join Marketplace and sell your patterns if you are a pattern designer. If you are a pattern designer, we do have a Marketplace on Yarn Over Hook. It is, I don't even know where to begin. We personally approve the stores and personally approve the patterns. You're not competing with AI. You're not competing with people who steal patterns. We check them. We check them to be sure that they're not stolen patterns and AI patterns. So you're not competing with them. You are marketing towards crocheters. So your audience is already here. It's already built in. So if you do want to sell your patterns on Yarn Over Hook, you can sell them in the Yarn Over Hook marketplace. With regard to fees, Etsy takes a ton of stuff. They just stock it. They just go in, just nickel and dime, and yeah, we take 5%. That's it, 5%, and you keep the rest. We would love to have you. We would love to have your patterns. We are slowly building up the marketplace in order to help crocheters out, because y'all, I got on the Etsy. The reason why I'm like so tense right now is because I am very upset. I got on Etsy the other day, opened it up in my app. I hadn't even searched anything, nothing. Opened up in my app. All of the suggested patterns, I think I saw 10, were all AI patterns. We could do it right now. I'll show you. I'm about to go on a rant and then we'll square up. Okay, so it's still like on a search. So let me close it. How do I go to my like home? Now it's showing me real fast. Oh, that's not real. I think this is stolen. How is this like Amazon? How is she holding her purse? Okay, let me show y'all. How is she holding her purse? That's one. Oh, see, now I'm getting real patterns. That was my only AI one. I think that one's AI, but I can't tell. That AI? It is. They're getting good. So now they're starting to make videos to make it seem more real. So anyway, if you're a designer and you don't want to be competing with AI patterns, join the marketplace. So thank you, Aline. It's wild, right? AI is it's you never shove your purse between your arm and your leg. It is wild. It's wild. Bye, Sway Swag. I'll see you tomorrow. I just knit straight panels. I'm not that well versed, but definitely will get some circulars later. Oh my gosh, I want to see Montserrat. you prefer, but crochet is definitely your preferred hobby. Hi, Vivian. How are you? We sell ebooks. I don't think so. I think patterns. I don't know. I'll have to ask Roman about that one. The pattern designer is doing joined rounds with slip stitch on the wrong side, and she yarn unders. I chose to do joined rounds with the V-stitch yarn over. That's interesting. Well, the yarn under uses less yarn, which we learned with Pika Pow's Christmas Advent calendar. So when you're getting yarn for your dolls for that book, you'll have to take that into consideration, that you'll probably need more yarn. That's interesting. Come on, Sammy. That's a totally normal way to hold a purse. Not suspicious at all. Hi, Max. Even the videos are so obvious, right? Brianna, are you going to sell crochet fantasy fanfics? Are you? Did you already write one? Is that what you're asking? Did you already write one, Brianna? Okay, cheers, y'all. I can't believe we're already 30 minutes in. Okay, so I have water. I also have a grande ice brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Oat milk shaken espresso. My Starbies for the morning. Was that all the announcements? I don't remember. Was that all the announcements? It's local yarn store day. It's local yarn store day. If you want to figure out, if you want some inspiration, some ideas on how to like celebrate the day, check your inbox. There was a new newsletter that was sent out this morning, all about local yarn store day. So again, if you do come across a local yarn store that is crochet friendly, please let us know so we can add it to the site, so we can add it to our database. Okay. Tomorrow I'm doing some more yarn crawling with Alexis. We're hoping to go to 2 stores at least. We might be able to hit a third. We're hoping to go to 2 stores at least. So YouTube members, keep an eye out on posts. We'll have 2 more stops. We'll have 2 more stops adding to our posts. So keep an eye out for that. And I think that's it. I think so. I'm so excited. I bought enough yarn yesterday to make 4 tops in a bag. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. 4 tops in a bag. So like I'm pretty set through Summer Stash Bash. I wanted to get yarn because I know I'm not gonna be able to buy yarn in about a month. So spent too much money. Okay, let's square up, friends. Let's square up. No way, Brianna. Are you serious? I will read it and like edit, and I will do anything. I love that. I love that. What is in your cup? What's on your hook, friends? Sarah, you have water in your cup and the washcloth on your hook. What number washcloth is this, Sarah? All right. Let's square up. Which deck are we doing? I'm gonna do a yarn over hook check. Well, after I do this poll. So if you want to post pictures of what you're working on, I would love to see. Which deck are we doing? Granny, flower, half granny, half flower, or stitch. Rock the vote, friends. Number 9, Sarah, that's awesome. Gabby, water in your cup, and Capybara number 1 just got back from buying the stuffing, so you can finally start making them. Gabby, I can't wait to see your capybaras. Oh my gosh. Hannah, I'm very serious, lol, except about selling. It would be free. I was thinking about dropping a little every week like a novella. We will make a forum just for you, Brianna, if you do this. We will make a forum just for crochet stories if you do this. And you can like, if you don't want to put all of the text in a forum, so it's not like a wall of text, You can like put a small excerpt and then a link if you like start a blog. We will talk. Because if you're serious, I'm serious. And I had crazy eyes a little bit there. Y'all can ask Mika. Mika's my bestie. Y'all can ask Mika. Don't tell me you have an idea. Y'all should actually know this by now. Don't tell me you have an idea about something. Don't tell me, because I will go all in. I am like full on cheerleader support. What can I do to help make this happen? Like, Mika's very careful about telling me her ideas because she knows I'll get intense real quick. Lickety slickety. Because y'all have seen it. As soon as you tell me you're going to do something, I'm like, cool, great. So how are we going to make this happen? And like, I'm here ready to support in any way that I possibly can. But we were going to make this happen. Brianna. Okay, let's talk. Hee hee. I don't trust myself to make a full story all at once. Okay. Right. See, Max. It did happen. I love this community so much. I do too. Yeah, you might end up with 400 suggestions for crowns. All Mag said was, what did you even say? It was like the tiny hint of an idea. You were like, I was playing around with the idea of making themed crabs for holidays. And I went, great, we're starting in February. Name the crab. Or we're starting in March. And we went in. Every time I come here, it's flower, half granny. I know, I feel like we haven't done Stitch in a while. Anyone, I have an idea, Sammy. That's me. That's me. Guilty. Okay, let me do a yarn over hook check real quick. Oh my gosh. Ugh, get this AI off of my screen. Ugh. Okay. Check yarn over hook. Yarn over hook. Crochet community. Global home crochet. Create, learn, connect with crocheters from around the world. Says, this is my mesh bag from Brianna K so far. Ooh, ooh, and I love your furls. Ooh, I love your keyboard. Ooh, well, that looks really nice. Oh, it works from the bottom up, Tez? That's fun. I like that. I'm gonna have to check out that pattern. Nids, welcome to the community. Okay, so let me link to you the forum where you can post for pattern testers. I'll put it in the comments of your post, Nids. Did I do that right? Hold on. I think so. Nope, I sure did not. Here we go. Link address, that's what it is. Okay, back to the activity. Nids. Welcome. I gotta say welcome first. Emoji. And there you go. Okay, cool. Can't wait to see it, Nids. We love a supportive bestie. Thank you. That's me. If you need somebody to hype you up, I got you. Even with drinking water, I'll hype y'all up. I will. Cheers. Well, if my comments stop, I have fallen asleep. Oh no. No worries, Trish. Listen to your body. If you need to sleep, sleep. You can fall asleep to the sound of my voice. Yes, it's sad on Etsy. Every pattern is AI, and I'm surprised how people can't clock it and keep buying them. that is what is really awful. Um, that is like media literacy. I feel like in media literacy now we're gonna have to figure out how to keep up with how like good AI is getting with duplicating crochet. It is wild. It's wild how good AI crochet has gotten. And Etsy's doing nothing about it because Etsy supports AI. So I can't wait for this AI bubble to burst. I just need it to burst. Even experienced crocheters can't tell. There are some that I just have to pause. I have to do Google reverse image search. My husband's a designer, and sometimes even he is like, I think that's AI. Like he has to like AI has gotten so good that you can't even just look at the item anymore. I have to ask my husband to look at the lighting, and the bounce lighting. Like who would know unless unless you work in entertainment, unless you work in games, unless you do art, like how do you know to look at bounce lighting on an item, to look for the shadows in pieces, like to see if like the halo of the lighting makes sense from the direction of the window and the image. Like you can't, like average people can't figure that out. Like we don't know that. I asked my husband, I was like, is this real? This looks really real to me. And he's like, okay, let me look at the background, let me look at the light, let me look at like the shadows, let me look to see if the colors make sense with the light bouncing off of this. Like we average people don't know to look for that. And then that's how he can tell how a lot of images are AI, because like they don't get the lighting right. But I wouldn't know to do that off the bat. It's insane. It's insane. Etsy's going to support whatever makes them money and won't get them in trouble. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They sure are. Okay. No voting scandal today. Granny has 12%, Flower has 35%, and half Flower, half Granny is 24, Stitch is 29. So Flower it is. Which is honestly okay with me. I keep saying it is fine with me because there are a lot of flower squares we haven't done yet. Okay. I can do this. Oh, that's really pretty. We're gonna do that one. Could do this one. Ooh. That's pretty. That one is pretty. I think we've done that one before. The rose is. I think I have. Oh, I do have the colors for this, but you would have to pick that palette. So I'm gonna save that. Just as an update. Have we done this one? I don't think so. I don't remember doing this one. I have to double check when my husband stops teaching, but I think we'll only be in here for another like 4 weeks. Then we'll go back to our regular Square Up Saturday game. Just as a heads up. Ooh. Oh, I remember that one. We've done that one. I have. That one. Ooh. Ooh. Like a lot. And now that creators are using AI for cleaning up their cover photos, it's even harder to tell. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. I really. Crocheters using AI is a whole other conversation that I don't feel like our community is ready to have. Fiber artists in general. But I'm ready to have a conversation. I think that it is very interesting that fiber artists especially would use AI given the amount of water that is needed to keep these AI server like databases, whatever they're called, cool, right? We need that water for our fiber. We need that water for cotton farms. We need that water for llama farms, alpaca farms. Like we need that water to sustain our art, to sustain our craft. Like it really makes no sense to me. If we're running out of water, in order to make sure that we humans have water to drink and sustain our lives, crops will be some of the first things to go, if not the next thing to go. Like they'll have to eliminate stuff in order to preserve water for us to survive and limit water. Water is needed for agriculture, and we need agriculture for fiber. So why use AI? That is it's crazy. It's wild to me because saving the bees is very understandable. But for some reason, saving water is a harder concept for people to grasp. It doesn't make any sense to me. That one's a good one. But I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave that on that. Okay? I'm going to leave that on that. It's very short-sighted. Very short-sighted. You'll miss the cactus, Mags. Time to go back to looking for unpolished so it's easier to stand out. Or like, yeah. Stitch the heck womp womp. I know, I want to do more stitches. It's so frustrating. I just don't trust them at all if they use AI in any capacity. I agree. I completely agree, Mags. Completely agree. Okay. Whoop. Alrighty. So we have our squares. I'm just gonna trust that the AI bubble is going to pop soon. There's a lot of talks on it popping sooner rather than later. And basically the concept is that the larger companies will see, oh, this is actually costing us way more money than it's worth. We're gonna go ahead and stop this. I'm really hoping that it's sooner rather than later. Really hoping that it's not too late. I digress. let me pull it back. Data centers aren't going to go away, nor is AI. I think instead of fighting it, we need to use the technology responsibly. Maybe AI can be used to develop ways to preserve water supplies. I feel like, but AI needs water. The data centers need water. If they can find an alternative source to keep them cool, then maybe. But it's yeah, I was about to say that it's short-sighted because it doesn't directly affect them yet. Unless they lived in a drought or in places where water is bad, they won't understand. That's what it's like. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This on. But I think right now, what we should be doing as artists is keeping in mind the consumption. And just like we need agriculture. We need agriculture for our fiber arts. So we shouldn't be supporting companies that are detrimental to our art. Hire artists. There's so many artists that could make your thumbnail. and your logo and stuff. It's I think AI shouldn't be widely available, and that it goes back to being a tool, not placed on a pedestal of economic growth. So using it to find cancer and not generate images. There are quite a few data centers trying to invade the area I grew up. Really? Invade or evade? Is that YouTube or rather Google has some of the largest? Yes, I'm very aware. Oh yeah. We have survived this long without AI. We can continue life without it. Yes, agreed. Completely agree. There just needs to be, there absolutely needs to be limitations. There absolutely need to be limitations. And I'm not speaking to, I'm not even like thinking about, I'm focused on the arts. My focus and my frustration comes from, as I said earlier, fiber artists supporting something that is absolutely not going to support us in the long run. That's going to be detrimental to us in the long run. That is my focus. I don't know what AI is doing in discovering like cures for XYZ. That's not my focus. My focus is AI creating patterns that's taking income away from fiber artists. AI being used to create logos and thumbnail images where that is absolutely wasteful and unnecessary. We can support local artists. Fiverr. It's there's so many ways to support an artist. And 3, the water that is used can be used towards agriculture. We need agriculture to thrive in order to do fiber arts. I also don't want my husband's job to go away. Like that's that on that. I don't anything else that AI is doing, I can't speak to. That's not directly affecting me. What would directly affect me is lack of water for agriculture and my inability to get the fiber that I need for my art because we are overusing AI. In this essay, I will. I agree, Aline. Okay, so number 37. Really, Mags? Okay. What? Wait. Oh. Okay. 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 So here are the squares that we chose. Or here's the squares. Here are the square options. And this is the one that we are doing. I think I have had this one in our polls so often, and I'm actually really, really happy that we are doing this now. So this is the one that we're doing. Okay, but now we have to pick the palette. In Underground Water Springs, they promise the community. Oh, I hope that that works out for your community, Michelle. Ah, and CMAG's like that's an example where it could be helpful, but then there are limits to that. We just gotta be like, we just gotta be discerning. We just gotta be discerning. I'm not saying down with all of it. We just gotta be discerning. Okay, so one more poll. Which palette are we using? 1, 2, 3. Look. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. Mm. Hmm. This uses 3 colors. So we might eliminate a color. Maybe we'll vote to eliminate a color in our palette that we end up choosing. Wait. Wait. Ah, okay. Okay. Working all stitches into unworked is around 5 are worked into stitches of okay. Working over the chain spaces. Or then closing them. Wait, what? It's just from round and stitches over the chain space. 4 and then closing them. Okay. Round 6 are worked into stitches of round 4. Over the chain spaces. 6. Okay. Okay, cool. Whoo! My goodness. Oh. Okay. Okay. So palette number 2. Palette number 2. Ooh. This and this one. This is palette 2. This is the palette that we'll be working with today. Let's vote on eliminating one because our pattern only needs 3 colors. So this is the pattern. How do we know you're not making things up? I have stitch markers. I have orange stitch markers. I put stitch marker colors in each of the cakes so that I know which groups are with which. Hi, Anthea. How are you? Okay. So this is it here. Here's our palette. Here's our palette. Which one are we gonna eliminate? We're doing a lot of polls today. Which color are we eliminating? I love it, Brianna. Okay. Yellow. You gotta keep me on my toes. You gotta make sure that I'm keeping it real. No, not that yet. I'm not. You don't catch me slipping. Teal or I think this one's coral. All right. Which color are we eliminating? Right? That's what I typed, right? Which color are we eliminating? Okay, cool. Which color are we eliminating? I feel like any of these palettes would be fun to do. Any combination of the three of these would be good. I'm just gonna keep doing this so that y'all can actually see. Okay. Oh, my arm's getting tired. We'll switch arms. There we go. For you all, for the community. I'm getting an arm workout today. Wait. Okay, there we go. All right, which one are we eliminating? I feel like man, I'm light right now. There we go. Okay. All right, did we vote? Ooh, everyone wants to keep yellow. I love that. Green and teal are tied. Interesting. The green. This is us eliminating green. Eliminating teal. Okay, let me set it. There we go. Eliminating green. Eliminating teal. See, okay, I would eliminate green. All right, cool. There we are. You posted your local yarn store haul on Yarn Over Hook. Let me see. Let me see. Wow. What are you gonna make, Sarah? Those colors are so perfect. Oh my gosh. I love all. What is that brand? Wait, Linocott? Linocott? Like those colors very much. Very, very much. Okay, so green is going. Where's my little basket? Here we are. And here's our palette. I like that. Okay. What should our background color be? Should our background color be teal? Or should the flower be teal? I feel like the yellow should stay in the center. I think the yellow should go in the center. And okay. Now we're doing another poll. Yellow's gonna go in the center. Okay, one more poll. So which, I'm not even gonna say that because we could end up. Which color for the petals? Which color for the petals? Teal, coral. This is a very much a community effort square today. Oh, this looks like your flag? Wait, really? I don't think I know what the Venezuelan flag looks like. Oh, that's so funny. It's like a toned down version. It's not red though. This isn't red. But I can see it. I can see what you mean, Gabby. Okay, so which color for the petals? We'll do yellow for the center because I feel like that just needs to go in the center. But which one for the petals? Ooh, coral is like winning by a landslide. Oh, I think it might be coral. Yeah, I think it. Oh. Coral. Yeah, I don't know if teal can even come back from this. All right, coral it is. Okay, great. So here's the order. There, so now it's not in the order of your flag, Gabby. Here's our order. This looks so retro. It looks so fun. I'm excited. Great, let's crochet, friends. We have our furls hook, H 5mm. We're gonna be working with Big Twist worsted weight acrylic yarn in Varsity Yellow. I think this one is just coral. I don't think this is dark coral. I think this one's just coral. And teal. I'm pretty sure this is called teal. Yeah. Hey, I finally picked the one most people agree with. Haha, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. Thanks. Okay. Ta-da! I appreciate all of y'all's opinions. Remember, this is a democracy. Oh my gosh, I did forget something. I knew I was forgetting something on my table, but I couldn't remember what. I forgot my yarn spinner. So our yarn's going to be hanging out with us in our lap. All right, friends, if you haven't told me already, what is in your cup? What's on your hook? What are we working on today? Ooh, sorry. I started counting out loud. All right. Hopefully none of them were around when that blue yarn was launching itself across the room. We don't need them to get any ideas. Oh my gosh, that was so wild when that happened. That was so strange. Yeah, no jumping yarn, please. What are our plans for this weekend? Are we doing any crocheting? After the live, I am going to be crocheting more popcorn. I want to work on more popcorn for a little bit because I do have a busy day today. I do have a full day today, but I want to get some popcorn in because I am so close. I'm so close. I don't want to, no spoilers. I don't want to tell y'all. So close. I want to work on some popcorn today. And then I've worked this evening, so I'm going to take my Babylonica top with me because I should actually be able to get quite a bit of crocheting done. So I'm going to take my Babylonica top with me. YouTube members, Babylonica top is working out very nicely. Very nicely. Finish the arms, or not finish the arms, but like finish doing the separation of the arms. It's coming out so nicely. It's coming out so nicely. So I'm going to be working on that this evening, and then when I get home from work, I'll film a quick update for y'all and get that uploaded. So keep an eye out, or I'll do it tomorrow morning. Actually, there'll be better lighting tomorrow morning. So keep an eye out tomorrow for an update on the Babylonica top. See how far I get tonight. But it's looking so fabulous. It's looking so fabulous. I'm so excited. And then tomorrow I am I'm guest speaking at Sway Swag Stitchers, Sunday Stitchers Club. So I'm going to be hanging out with them for a bit. If you have not checked out Sunday Stitchers, absolutely should. You should absolutely check them out. Let me get that actually. I'm trying to drink more water, so water bottle 24/7. Good, Montserrat. Hydrated homies don't let homies go dehydrated. Gabby, right now coffee halfway up your Gabby's head. Brianna, in your cup is passion fruit tea. Yum. On your hook is poncho. I was influenced by you guys yesterday. I love it. Which poncho? Jen, I just finished 5 hours of laundry in another building in the pouring rain. Yuck. That's disgusting. I'm glad that you're done. Tez, I am off to bed tonight. I'll enjoy your weekend. Bye, Tez. Have a good evening. Jen, now I'm going to have mango crepe cake and crochet. Oh, that sounds really good. Do I want cake today? Do I want something sweet today? That sounds fantastic. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? I am having a good day so far. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Brianna crocheting and grading papers for Yarn Money this weekend. I love it. I love it. Aline, Sprite in your cup, nothing on your hook because your wrists are not cooperating. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Aline. It's good to take a break. Gabby this weekend is the Cappy Army, then some video games later to avoid chafing from the yarn. Curse my tight tension. Oh, what games do you like to play, Gabby? And Thea, I'm pattern testing again and market prepping for 2 markets in June. What are you planning on making for your markets? And what pattern are you testing? I'm going to be picking up my Hexie pullover tomorrow. Almost done this gigantic skein of cotton. Very nice. What do you mean picking up? What do you mean picking up your Hexie pullover? Is it yours? Ooh. Drinking lemon ginger tea. Very nice. That sounds really good. I'm drinking ice cream tea. I love all the tea everybody's drinking. And crocheting Hun's grizzly bear. A freehand poncho that will hopefully end up with a butterfly motif in the center. You got it, Brianna. Go, Brianna, go. Hey, great to hear, Sammy. How are you doing? How's your weekend going so far? All right, so we have the center done. Boom. The yellow is done. Or I'll put it in my basket. In my little basket. Okay, so what did we vote on again? Coral. So coral is not next. This is working up, if you've ever done the retro granny square flower, this is working up just like that. I'm gonna have to layer rounds in order to get the flower motif to pop with the background in between. So to get this effect, this like effect here. So if you've ever done the retro granny square, this is exactly how it's being done. Same way, it's being done the exact same way. I'm playing Genshin every other day, but tonight I'm feeling the Cult of the Lamb. I don't know if I've heard of that one. I've heard of Genshin. I actually have a college classmate of mine does the voice of the girl in red. I can never remember her name, but she voices her English voice. Kelly Baskin. She's a super dope person. We were in BFA program together. It was really, really cool when she got that job. Everybody was celebrating. That's like all my knowledge of Genshin Impact. I was like, I just know somebody who does the voice acting for the English. I'm trying to finish this alligator I started weeks ago. I'm trying to push myself to make more things that require sewing because I really don't like it. It's tough, especially when you enjoy amigurumi. It's tough, the sewing. I feel you, Mags, because that's something that I don't enjoy doing either. I love a good no-sew pattern. Testing a blanket levy for the cozy stitch, making a chunky blanket. Making chunky blankets, snugglers, and plushies so far. Fun! Sell out energy, Anthea. Feel free to post about your market on Yarn Over Hook, so if anybody's in your area, they can come and support. It's been sitting on the floor beside my chair, picking up. Oh, picking up isn't working on it again. You're not going far at all. I love that plan, Sarah. I don't like that because peek through and do that. Okay, there we go. Hmm. trying to remember if I cut my yarn when I did my retro flower granny square, or if I just left it open and then came back. I don't think I did that. I think I did cut it at the end of every round. I should probably... Yeah, I should probably just cut it at the end of every round. I think that'll be the cleanest. I don't have to worry about making sure that my yarn is in the right place. I think so. I think that's what I'll do. Make sure that that's tightened up. So add a stitch. The sloth tested you? Yeah. Oh my gosh. There are a few girls in red. What did you say your name was? My the voice actor, Kelly Baskin. She's in red with brown hair, the character. I could just never remember the character's name. Thank you, Sammy. I'll do a market post. I'm outside of Toronto. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that you're in Canada. Gabby, the Call of the Lamb is a roguelite and farm simulator. Oh, I do know that one. You're a lamb who rescues other animals and recruit them into your cult, but it's more like you recruit them into your village to farm and stuff. Okay, because that's a roguelike that my husband thinks I might actually enjoy because of the farmer simulation portion. Because he really enjoys roguelike games. That's a roguelite that, I don't know, I think I might enjoy that one. Do you like it? Have you played it yet? Should I work on jumper, cowl, wool walk yarn, bucket hat, wool walk yarn, shawl, almost done, or wedding blanket, due in June? Shawl, blanket, and then wool walk projects, Jen. Reward yourself. Reward yourself with the wool walk project. Us whip warriors have to keep an eye out for each other. You're a whip warrior, right, Jen? If you want to be kind of sorted into your maker house, basically like the kind of crocheter that you are, the kind of maker that you are, check out our maker quiz and answer those questions to figure out which house you're in. If you have, everybody has colored emojis. Let us know which house you're in. Are you a pattern alchemist? Pattern alchemist, heart crafter, whip warrior, or stitch sage? Who are we, friends? Let me see you. Shout out to whip warriors, gold. Shout out to whip warriors. If you don't remember, pattern alchemist is purple, stitch sage is green, heart crafter is red, and whip warrior is gold. Gabby, it's really fun and the combat is not too complicated. The farm section is adorable since you eventually see your town grow. Your villagers get old, have kids, etc. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I want to check it out. Because I was like, why does that sound so familiar? And I'm pretty sure my husband said that that's a roguelite that I might actually enjoy. So I really do want to check it out. Here's where we are so far. It's giving Tangled. Is it Tangled? That has teal and yellow, or is it only purple and yellow? I thought I also had teal. Yay, Vanchella, Whip Warrior. Brianna, your Stitch Sage? Yes, Brianna. Okay. This one. Oh. And then I skipped that one. Chain ones. Okay, this one's straightforward. Brianna also votes shawl, Jen. TV Mom, I'm doing those flowers as hexagons right now to make a bag. TV Mom, are you on Yarn Over Hook? I'd love to see. Yarn Over Hook's a free social media for crocheters. You can join at yarnoverhook.com and post a picture. How are you making them into hexagons? Oh, there are 6 petals. So yeah, that wouldn't be difficult. That's so fun. Is this for you or for someone else? Purple and yellow for Punzi. Punzi. Who's Punzi? Anthea, Stitch Sage. Also, your friend voices Amber. Oh, Amber, right. That's her name. Thank you. She's the first playable character you meet in the story and the first character you get in the game besides the main character. Yes. Yeah, that's who she voices. As soon as people tell me the name, I'm like, that's her name. Yeah, she voices Amber. So she's that girl. Rapunzel. Oh, Punzi. That is so cute, Brianna. That is so cute. It didn't even click. There's so many characters in that, and so many characters in that movie that I forget all of their names. Tangled is like one of the only ones. Oh, Tangled and Brave. Those are 2 that I'm not entirely familiar with. I know the songs in Tangled, but I'm like horrible with like words and stuff. Mags, you're a heart crafter? Oh, you're a pattern alchemist, Brianna, not a Stitch Sage. I love it. I love it. You're a pattern alchemist with Riri. I'm sorry, Brianna. I wasn't picking up what you were putting down. Mika, you're a pattern alchemist? I love it. Let me be sure that I have all the chains. Those are important. Always something that I skip. Aline, Stitch Sage. Okay, here we are. I'm so glad that we stuck with these colors. Y'all see me thinking, how much? I have a lot of these colors, I think. I don't know about this one. I might have more of. I haven't done like a granny square project in a while. And this is really pretty. You can make like a little pouch. I like just do 4. Then add a zipper. I have zippers. Make a cute little pouch. I love these colors. I love these colors. The test is crazy accurate. You can thank Roman for that. Roman did that all on his own. All on his own. Absolutely incredible. I love the maker test. I love the maker quiz so much. I love it so much. And we're planning on doing a whole lot more with regard to the maker houses and stuff on Yarn Over Hook. He does. He's really in tune. As somebody who is a master of solely the chain stitch, he really understands crochet. I don't know. Roman, are you still here? I actually don't know what maker house Roman is in. I'm gonna text him. Where's my shout emoji? My shout emoji. There it is. Roman, which maker are you? Okay, I texted Roman. My niece has a game today, so I don't know if he'll respond right away, but I'll let y'all know when he responds. Okay, so here's where we are. We're moving on to this color. Sharon, you're a whip warrior. You absolutely are a whip warrior. I figured you would be a heart crafter, to be honest. I thought you'd be a heart crafter just because of how many how many things you make for other people. But you do have a lot of whips, Jared. Being a heart crafter, and he only has room in his heart for scarves. I can see Rowan as a heart crafter. I can see him as a heart crafter, but just for his skinny scarf. Exactly. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Roman's a girl dad. Oh, he is absolutely a girl dad. He's an awesome dad. If I say so myself. Roman is a girl dad. Lore unlocked. He is. We've mentioned it before. That's sometimes why he can't hang out. It's because he's at his daughter's games. He does not miss a game. And he locks in. He locks in at the games. That's why, like, when he does pop in, it's usually at like breaks or like in between games. But for the most part, he is locked in on his daughter's games. He's really awesome. Okay, so now for this one, I'm gonna go here. Here. And no. Worked in front. See, and I did this before. I did this on the retro granny square. Okay. It needs to be in front. Wait. Yeah. Right. I just need to be sure that my yarn stays in front of the project. So, like that. No. See, I'm doing it again. Fit in front. Here we go. Oh, hi, Roman. Wait. Roman, what's happening? Roman, we want to know what maker you are. Kathleen, you're a heart crafter. Nidiad, how are you? You're no worries at all. I hope that you're having a great dinner with your family. Gabby BRB, lunch is finally here. What are you having for lunch, Gabby? Cheers. Unclaw your hands. Unshrimp your pasta. How many refs has he yelled at? Rowan doesn't do that. He won't. He won't do that. He'll get frustrated, but he won't do that. It's really funny though, because I can totally see it. But he wouldn't do that. He'd be the person to like pull somebody aside and be like, "Hey man, let me talk to you for a second." That would be if he did interfere or intervene. That's the kind of approach he would take. Another heart crafter. I was worried my house was going to be rather empty. Oh no, there are a lot of heart crafters, Mags. Taylor is a heart crafter. Who else was Gladys a heart crafter? She might have been a whip warrior actually. But I know that there are several heart crafters. Brianna, they were never seen or heard from again. Jen, I think you're a heart crafter too, actually. Yeah, I think I remember you being a heart crafter. Yay, Mangs! I don't know if I have adequately expressed how much I love the retro flower granny square. And I wonder, no, it's not technically mosaic. No, it's not technically mosaic. It's probably closer to like interlocking. Probably closer to interlocking crochet than mosaic. But I love how it's done in layering rounds. And like doing this right now is making me so happy. I'm really glad that we picked this flower because it's so much fun. I want to share, I want to do a shout out. I just came across a crocheter who specializes in mosaic, and I actually just bought a pattern of hers. Let me grab the pattern first. I bought a pattern of hers this morning. Complete impulse. I don't need a sweater pattern, but I needed that sweater pattern. So I bought her pattern. She's called Studio 1218 Crochet. Oh, she's in the UK. I didn't realize. Well, at least like the pattern's in euros. I don't know. She might be in the UK. Okay. Let me get this pattern. So pretty. So pretty. This makes me want to learn mosaic crochet yesterday. Get this up here. So I'm gonna share the pattern first, and I'm gonna share her Instagram. Because I like went through all of her posts. I'm sure that she was like, who is this spamming my page today? It's me. I'm spamming your page because you're cool and I am surprised you haven't popped up on my feed before. Okay, so this is the pattern. So cozy. And this is the person. Shared? Yeah, there we go. Share. File. Copy profile URL. Oh wait, there you go. Okay, if you have not seen her work, check her out. They call her Spammy Sammy. I told you I will be here cheering you on. Kathleen, you love mosaic crochet? Check out her patterns. Her patterns are so cool. So cool. So cool. Hold on, I'm gonna reply to her comment. I it's gonna take everything in me not to start that sweater right now. And I commented on it and was like, I'm so bummed that it's starting to warm up because I want to make the sweater so bad. I'm like, I'm so excited to do this pattern. Isn't that sweater so fun? And I might do it in the same colors because I really like it. I really like it. She has some really fun patterns and they're like really affordable. I didn't even wait for a sale. That's how like excited I was. Put it in my cart, bought it immediately. Her stuff is so cool. If you like mosaic crochet, I would definitely give her a follow. I never thought to make like mosaic tapestries. And she has a bunch of mosaic tapestries. Okay. I am done with this round. Pretty sure I did it correctly. Now I need to do the next round over the chains of this round. I am doing 4. I'm doing round 5 into the stitches from round 3, working over the stitch chains round 4, and close them. Okay, so here's where we are. Oh, the cardigan is gorgeous. I love the colors, right? It looks so cozy. So cozy. The V-Stitch Hexicardi hoodie I showed you is finally on sale. The one from like so long ago, Brianna? Can you share it again? Can you send it to me on Yarn Over Hook? I feel like I have something similar from MJ's Off the Hooks though. But are you gonna grab it? Oh right, Brie. It's hot there. It's hot there, huh? I've seen this cardi before and I love it. I need an excuse to make it because it's hot here. I'm a stalker. Did you grab it? Okay, so I'm doing this. So okay. Wait, okay, yes. So I'm crocheting over the chains. This, then this. Okay. Oops. Okay, now we're good. Tell me, what was that crocheter that crochets into t-shirts that you recommended me? I really need to get her name down. This is not her. This is her. So Jamie Ferry crochets. Jamie Ferry crochets is all about upcycling. All about upcycling thrifted clothes. If you have not followed her, I highly recommend her page. She has several tutorials on how to do her upcycling method. Highly recommend. Sent the link on Yarn Over Hook. I need to secure it. I'm so bad. LOL. Today's the last day. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Thank you for sending it to me, Brianna. Right. Oh, you should grab it. Get the pattern. The pattern. When it's hot, go to the cinema. They have air conditioners so you can have an excuse to put on your sweater and cardigan. I feel like Gabby would be an expert in that kind of hack. So there you go, Brianna. It is a really good idea. Then you can wear your sweaters. I love your mind. LOL, I've done that before during the summer, and movies are like $5. I love it. I feel for y'all living in hotter climates where it's like hot year round, because I love making sweaters. And that would like devastate me. Don't fall, please. so pretty. Okay, phew. Phew. I love doing like this. Of course, Aline. When it's hot. Oh, yeah. Of course, Celine, of course. I once fell asleep at the movie theater in the summer. It was so cool in there. It felt wonderful. Oh. I have fallen asleep, I think maybe twice that I can ever remember in the theater. I fell asleep very briefly during. See, and I keep calling him Daniel Radcliffe. He's not Daniel Radcliffe. What's his name? Robert Pattinson. During Robert Pattinson's Batman. And it was like I wasn't feeling well. Um, and it was just like very brief. It was very, very brief. But then during um The Boy and the Heron, because it just could not. I was like, I could not follow. I could not follow along. The only times that I have fallen asleep. Hi, Nidiad. Welcome back. It was Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider. On the other hand, you can suffer for fashion, endure the heat, and wear it anyways because you slay. That's true. No pain, no gain. You're out there in your sweater like, thank you, I made it. That's so funny, Sarah. The yarn crawl was so much fun, Nidiad. After I got off the live, I was saying earlier that we hit a couple of duds, which was a bummer. Some stores that were not crochet friendly at all. But then our last stop at the Stitch Stop LA, it was wonderful. One of the owners, her name is Samantha. So we got to chit chat, and she wants to do some really fun things with Yarn Over Hook. So very, very excited about that. Our last stop was fantastic. I got yarn for 4 tops, all summer tops, 4 tops, and 1 bag. So much fun. It was my first LA yarn crawl. I missed last year's LA yarn crawl because it was the same wedding as my weekend. Or same wedding as my weekend. Same weekend as my wedding. So I kind of had to go do that. And I couldn't do the yarn crawl. Kind of had to be there. So I couldn't do the yarn crawl last year and I was so devastated. I'm really, really happy that I was able to do as much as I could this go around. We're doing more crawling tomorrow. Today is Alexis's actually her wedding anniversary. So she isn't crawling today. But tomorrow we're planning on getting a couple of hours in the afternoon. I'm very excited for that. We're hoping to go to 2 stores tomorrow. All right, we're done with this one. Go back to my middle school, says wearing a black hoodie all the time because I didn't like my arms. Oh, Brianna. Oh, I mean, I doubt you miss anything you didn't already know. I went to see the movie Michael this weekend. Ashamed to admit it, but dozed off once. Oh no. That is so funny, Brianna. Right, there shouldn't have been any new information. We were talking about the pain of loving cardigans and sweaters when you live in perpetual summer year round. I don't why that's a thing. Not crochet friendly. Knitters, crocheters, we all love fibers, right? Yeah, I don't understand either, Anthea. I really don't understand either. And yeah, we are working on Cosmos. And we have 2 more rounds. So I'm done with this. Here's where we are. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right. And then maybe should I have 8? Because I don't know why it's like rippling like this. It's probably my tension. This round should help correct that. Okay. So I need to start there with, okay. Start here. Oh no, I'm marking it on the front. I went to see the movie Michael, but I'm in 2 minds. How do you mean, Nidiad? I like the colorway. I know the colors are great. We picked great colors. Picked great colors, friends. Single crochet. This would have to go. Oh my goodness. My wedding anniversary will be May 17th. May 17th is our wedding anniversary. Very excited for our first anniversary. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm really excited for it. Approach to the storyline, but don't want to say too much to ruin for anybody going to see it. Oh, and to Mika's birthday. It's also Mika's birthday, May 17th. Our wedding anniversary is the same day as my best friend's birthday. I don't know if I said this. During our wedding or the reception, I actually surprised her with her favorite cake. And we all sang happy birthday. Thank you, Mika, for sharing your birthday with us. Special connection. Guys, I started weaving in my answer my granny squares. I got 3 more to do, and then I have to block them and put them together. And do the back panel. Yay! Lydia, that's awesome. No, Mika cried. Mika cried hard. It's fantastic. I cried too, actually. I remember crying too. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. Speaking of, any tips on how to do sort of an envelope enclosure? There are a lot of tutorials. Oops. There are a lot of tutorials for doing the envelope border. I would takes time though. It does take time. My only tip would be to make sure that you keep count of your stitches, because that was a mistake that I made when I did the envelope border. and I ended up having to like do different joins and stuff like that in order to like incorporate an extra slip stitch that I put in or something. So just keeping count of your stitches. May 17th is your dad's birthday, Funchella? Seems like that's a good day. It's a good day to be born and a good day to get married. Have a wedding. Taurus gang. Oh, right, Nidiad. Yeah, you're doing a border that's going to require a lot of counting, a lot of keeping count. But just for the setup. It's just for the setup. It's so funny. Because I think just like for me, it was like, what was it that happened really? I just ended up putting like two slip stitches where I shouldn't have. It wasn't like that difficult. Hi Brunette, how are you? It wasn't that difficult. I was just like not keeping track of how many I was actually supposed to do and kept adding some. Ours is May 8th and 9th. We married in the UK on the 8th, and then on the 9th, we had our wedding talk and wedding party on the 9th in Belgium. Oh, so you have two. That's fun. We kind of have two as well, actually. We got married on. See, we don't keep track of it. So now I don't even remember. January 4th, I think is when we got married. We don't celebrate that one. We're going to celebrate our wedding anniversary. So I don't even. Is it January 4th? I think so. It's either January 4th or January 5th. So that's like our marriage, the day we got married. The day we had our wedding was May 17th. So we've actually been married for 2 years. But we're going to celebrate our wedding anniversary. Then I still celebrate like the day that we officially started dating. I just like that day. Oh. No, I'm supposed to keep going. Hold on. This is the last round. Movie 84? Wow, Fanchella. Oh, your daughter's birthday is May 8th? That's so funny, Fanchella. Your anniversary is close to mine. Mine is May 8th. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, everybody has May 8th. All kinds of date connections going on, right? Okay. So here. And then we'll do one of these numbers. Yeah. Don't want a chain. Okay, so now I'm at the easy part of my square. So it's time for a pop quiz. I'm gonna quiz y'all on the stitches that I used in this square. And we're gonna go over our tougher stitches, our more difficult stitches. Ooh, whoa. See? Am I just basically going in every stitch? Yeah. I believe so. May 8th is your mom's birthday? Niddy Ann, aw. My wife and I got married on the same date that we met. So we have one anniversary to celebrate. That's so fun that it worked out that way. That is so sweet, Mags. The inside of our wedding rings are engraved with both dates and years. That is so sweet, Mags. That's so sweet. We started dating December 17th. I feel like that would have been too close to Christmas. It would have been nice to have one day. Okay, ready for a quiz. Let's move these here. Okay. What is the stitch? In US terms. And then if you use UK terms, let me know that you're using a UK term. Where's the other? Oops. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that I was lowering it. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's like, I know I had it this morning. All right, what is this stitch? Oh no, no, Gabby. All right, in US, this is double crochet. In UK, it's treble. What is this stitch? Take a closer look. Okay. It is. Brianna. That's why I showed y'all this one first. This is a double crochet. It has something on top. This is a single crochet increase. These are single crochet symbols. Half double crochet symbols have no cross in the middle of the post. So these are single crochet stitches. Vivian. Boo! Where's my, I just saw my single crochet card. Where did it go? There it is. These are single crochet stitches. Okay, so this is a single crochet increase. Ooh, interesting. I know it was an increase, brunette. single crochet increase. A double crochet increase looks like this. Mags, once again, you can be confident we are not cheating. Okay. You see the double crochet and the single crochet. So double crochet, oh, where are we? There we go. Double crochet increase, single crochet increase. UK double crochet increase, UK treble crochet increase. Ooh, yeah, you have not grabbed your cheat sheet for reading crochet charts, make sure that you grab it. These ones are from the basics. Or, yeah, is it increase in the basics? I think it is. I don't think it's in the advanced. Make sure you grab that. And keep taking those quizzes, friends. Keep taking those quizzes on Yarn Over Hook to test your knowledge. Right, I totally forgot to say that I was using UK terms. I was wondering if anybody would say that. You're so funny. Same thing happens to me, Max. You guys are so funny. I'm absolutely making a pouch out of this square. I just want to make another one and then make like a cute little pouch, or do I want to make 3 more? Make like a rectangular pouch. I don't know. Ew. This is too cute. I love the colors. Hi, Nidiad. Enjoy the rest of your birthday celebration. Yeah, I watched this Pride and Prejudice once. Yes, we are. All right. This will be in a poll. Answer in the poll, please. Which stitch is this? I just finished all my alligator parts. Now I just have to work up the mental fortitude to sew everything together. You got it, Mags. You got it, you got it. This stitch comes from our advanced crochet charts cheat sheet. I may not be able to tell a single crochet from the double crochet, but I do know that one. You came up with the mnemonic for this one. Is it a mnemonic? So much as it's like a cheat to remember what it is. Okay, so do I want to single crochet around this square? I think I do, so that it can be set up already for that. Block it so that the petals puff up like that. this. Okay, let me sing crochet around. I don't remember who came up with that one, but definitely stuck in my brain. Oh, Sarah, you did. You did. You're welcome. Yes, Sarah, you take that credit, honey. I thought it was Mangs. All right. So this one. Oh, interesting. This one is the popcorn stitch. So remember, you'll scoop the popcorn. This is a popcorn stitch. Sometimes this can be closed at the top, so you can think of like a handful of popcorn or a bowl of popcorn. This is the popcorn stitch. Alrighty. So then, this is what I'm gonna do. So when you're looking at the screen, so screen left or screen right, which is the puff stitch? Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. All right. Screen left, screen right. So when you're looking at your screen, the left side of your screen or the right side of your screen. Okay. Which is the puff stitch? So we know this is popcorn. So which one is the puff stitch? So this would be your screen left. This is screen right. Do you get that one right, Vivian? Oh, yeah, who got the one right for popcorn? Who got the one right? I should say which one's the bobble. That's okay. Either one. That one was the one that was voted next. This is screen left. This is the left side of your screen. This is the right side of your screen. So which one is the puff stitch? All right. The puff stitch is this one. Puff stitch doesn't have any barbs because the puff stitch is made up of half double crochets. Like you can think of it like it's made up of half double crochets. So this is the puff stitch. This is the bobble stitch. The bobble stitch is made up of a bunch of double crochets finished together. So the bobble stitch is going to have a slash through the post because it's made up of double crochets. Who got this one right? The tick marks on the bobble stitch would make it bobble if you tried to roll it. That one, right? That's the one that you came up with, Mags. Nice. 100 for Funtrella. Oh, good, Sharon. Yay. Yay, Gabby. Yay, Sarah. Yay, yay, yay. Great job, y'all. I'm loving having these quizzes once a week. We're all getting so good. All right, you'll know we have to do the post stitches now. That one's the other one that we're all trying to master, myself included. All right. So which one is, oh, I didn't put the, all right. So which one is the front post double crochet? Screen left or screen right? Which one is the front post double crochet? Screen left or screen right? You'll still see them from this far away. This one's falling. There we go. Ah! Okay. Front post double crochet. Okay, good. Okay. So the tip that is helping me the most right now in differentiating my front posts from my back posts is I read from left to right. This is my left hand. I read from left to right. So if I'm looking at the symbol and I'm reading from left to right, I'm going into this, into the C. I'm going to read from left to right. So you're reading along, right? Reading, 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 whoop. And you go right into the little hook here. That's the front post. If I'm reading, 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 whoop, I get pushed back because I'm hitting the C. I get pushed back, back post. Okay. So if you read from right to left, you can see it as you're reading, 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 whoop, you get pushed to the front, pushed to the beginning, the front. You can think of it like that if you read from right to left, if you'd like. Who got this one right? This is the front post double crochet on the right side of the screen. Who got this one correct? Correctly? I'm just so used to reading manga. Brianna. If you're reading in English, you're still reading from left to right. Yay! Awesome job, everyone. Who got 100 on the quiz today from all of the symbols? Who got a 100? Me, but it was a blind guess. Nice, Gabby. Who said it was English? I'm multilingual. Oh, are you reading it in... What would you be reading it in? In Arabic? Are you reading in Arabic? You're so funny, Brianna. What other languages read from right to left? From right to left. I only know of Arabic. I haven't seen a whole lot of languages, written languages. Yay, Vanchella! Vanchella got 100. Oh, Max, it's just one, just one. Japanese reads from left to right. Or from top down. But, or, I mean, if it's from top down, then it reads this way, from right to left. But if it's just written like horizontally, then it's written from left to right. Hangul is also written from left to right. Yeah, because kanji is written from left to right. Yeah, so no, Japanese is also from. I had to think about it because I haven't written in Japanese in so long. Yeah, so that's written from left to right. I think Mandarin's also written from left to right because kanji is like the strokes go from the upper left down. Nothing is right to left. They lied. So, well, it's right to left if it's vertical. If it's written vertically, you start from here and read this way. And so then books are also that way. And books are written from, I don't know how to describe this because I have books written both ways, but my books that are written from right to left horizontally are catered towards Western readers. My manga, which are written for Japanese people, go from right to left, top down. It's yeah. Having to learn how to read in two different directions was not easy. Was not easy. Hi, Jujitsu. I am making this square. We're working on the last round. Working on this square. Accidentally showed y'all like the almost finished version. So no, they didn't lie. They didn't lie. They do go from right to left, but it's when it's written vertically. Not when it's written horizontally. Gosh, that would be so confusing. Oh, that would be so confusing. That would be so hard to write. I'm following the pattern of this square. This is the Claire Montgomerie Granny Square Decks. And so she has the pattern written on the back of the squares. All right, friends. I'm going to weave in all of those ends later. That is too much. Too much for me. We're done. Are we ready for a square reveal? Are we ready? Can we get some granny squares in the chat? Drum roll, please. It was so much fun, y'all, and I really like this square. I think I might just make one more and make a little pouch. Okay. So cute. This came out so cute. Oh my gosh, are we ready? Okay. So here's the square that we chose. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect reveal. And here's the square we made. Oh my gosh. So you see how I got so excited? So I'm absolutely going to make a second one. Maybe next week, like after I finish my projects. I'm going to make a second one, put them together, and make a little drawstring pouch. Because are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at how pretty that is. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's like so bright and fun. Like the next like month or next 2 months, it's gonna be so cloudy and gloomy here. I was thinking about the next design for my nails. Should I get this? Should I get this on my nails? Because this is making me so happy right now. I need to schedule an appointment for for next week. I need to schedule an appointment for next week. Should I get my nails done in this? Should I just like send this to my nail tech and ask her, this is what I want? Yeah? So you can show us on Yarn Over Hook if you'd like. And I do like the colors more than I do like the colors of this. I do like the colors of this, but this is like really bright and fun. Isn't this so pretty? Yeah, I'm gonna send a picture to my nail tech and set up my appointment. I want these. This is what I'm gonna get for my nails. Like, would it be cool if, would it be cool if I got the flowers on like these 2 fingers? So I got the teal background, yellow center, coral petals on these 2 fingers. But then the remaining 3 fingers are solid. So like teal, coral, yellow. So like a mix. Wouldn't that be so fun? Do y'all like that idea? So I'll have like different color nails. So the flower on these ones, so exactly the square on these 2 fingers, but then the colors on these 3 fingers. I'm gonna do that. Yay! Oh my gosh, what a fun day. Thank you so much, Brianna, for the reminder. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, it is. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, you can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you and see what you are making. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media, a free platform, just the home of crochet. You can find inspiration, ask questions, post pictures, all of the things. Jinx, Mika, all of the things. We would love to have you and see what you're making. Don't forget to check out today's video, the new video that was released today. Don't make crochet hard. And if you have not checked out the LA Yarn Crawl live stream that Alexis and I did yesterday, check that out. You can keep the crocheting going for another like hour or so with both of those videos. I love this so much. I'm so happy. I'm going to send a picture to my nail tech immediately after this. I cannot wait to show y'all my nails. I think I might be able to get my nails done next Wednesday, so they might actually be ready for stitches. I'll have to see. I think I have to check. Thank you, Mika. So make sure you check out the latest video for today. Give it a like, comment, hype. All of your engagement is greatly appreciated. It'll get the video out to other crochet friends. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Granny Square YouTube members, expect an update of the Babylonica top tomorrow. It should be tomorrow morning. If I run out of time tomorrow morning, it'll be tomorrow afternoon. Hi Gloria, how are you? Make sure that you check that out tomorrow. Keep an eye out for it tomorrow. And YouTube members, keep an eye out for updates on where Alexis and I are for the LA Yarn Crawl. Don't forget to check out your inbox for the latest newsletter. And make sure that's not going to your spam, because we're going to have some really nice goodies in our newsletters. So make sure that the newsletter is not going to your spam. I think that's it. Thank y'all so much for such a fun day. Let's have one last cheers, because I feel like we missed a break. Cheers. Crochet all day, friends. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much, Santa Roman, for gifting memberships. Welcome. There's also somebody, I don't know if YouTube told me. Oh, yay, Miranda. What? And Honeystrand Crafts. Welcome to Granny Square. Welcome. Welcome, Sway Swag. I think that anyway, we'll welcome you again. Welcome, Sway Swag. And welcome to our 5 new Granny Square YouTube members. I hope y'all enjoy the bennies. And to our top crocheters, chatting today. Thank you so much, Sarah, Brianna, and Fontrella. Congratulations to those who got 100 on the quiz today. Make sure that you keep checking out and practicing your skills on our quizzes on Yarn Over Hook, and make sure that you grab both charts, the beginner one as well as the advanced one, for free on Yarn Over Hook. I will see y'all. Thank you, Brianna, again. Oh my goodness. Yarn Over Hook check. Brianna, that looks gorgeous. That looks gorgeous. Hi, Ariga Yarn. How are you? Brianna, that looks so pretty. And Thea, your current status, market prepping. Cutie! Sellout energy. We're going to keep sending you sellout energy until June, and Thea, putting sellout energy into all of your makes. Ooh, that blanket looks gorgeous, Cynthia. Gosh, I love the colors. I was about to say exactly what Brianna commented. You always pick the best palettes, Cynthia. Market updates. Love it. Yay! Oh, Brianna, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Brianna. You were like, no! Thank you. My brain was going a million miles a second. One last cheers. And I will see y'all on Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone. Before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to our YouTube members. Thank you so much for your support. Your membership helps us to create videos just like this one. Thank you again so much for supporting the Yarn Over Hook team, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Yarn Over Hook, social media for crocheters. Create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. Join for free today at yarnoverhook.com.